Hello, everyone. Faithful Love here. I hope all is well and everybody's doing great. I'm here to do a reading for you guys, a daily message for you guys with my new deck that I just got. I just got a new deck in called the Energy Chakra, the Chakra Energy cards. So I want to kind of use them with you guys to kind of see how things work out. These cards are kind of different. These are just like messages for healing, you guys. Um, from all seven chakras. We do have a little bit of Reiki treatments in this wonderful box. We have affirmations and forms of energy healing that you guys can use to help clear your chakras or, just like heal your energy. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and pray over these cards and then I'll just go with the flow of how they come out and read whatever on the description of the card and then go from there, okay? I'm going to go ahead and start the prayer and then invite spirit into the room and into the reading and then go from there. Dear Lord, thank you for allowing me to be the channel for my collective today. Lord, thank you for everything. Please make our hearts your home and please make your presence here in this reading today. Please only your positive, most precise and clear messages come through these cards. Thank you for everything that you do in our life, and thank you for everything that you will continue to do. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen. So this deck here, it has this wonderful book here, and it has a total of 126 cards, healing symbols, chakra cards that are in this deck, you guys. So I'll do my own little thing. Usually when I get a deck like this, I usually just go with the flow and just pull the cards and figure out which message is for us. They're pretty small, pretty delicate, energy cards. I love the boxing. I love the details of, inquiring two decks into one chakra healing energy cards. And then there are affirmations as well on these. So I'll just go with the flow of that, okay? But it seems like a really cool deck. So let's just go ahead and unbox these, open these up. I hope all is well. For those who are new to my channel, thank you guys for coming out to my channel. Please make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And for those who are my returning customers, thank you guys for coming out. Please make sure you guys are sharing the broadcast and also commenting as well. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Oh yes, these are actually beautiful cards. It's all the seven chakras, you guys, like throughout the cards in this deck here. And let's see, this is the secondary chakra, yin. So I guess this is yang and this is yin. Maybe like for like Reiki, healing, yoga, meditation, stuff like that. All right, let's see how these cards look. Hey. These are my secondary, meaning these are the other chakras that are like outside of the base of the seven chakras. Yes. These are just like secondary cards. I'll figure out how we're going to use these. Okay. But I think the main deck is this deck here. Alright? So Spirit, please only get trust for the messages come through these cards. What messages we have for my collective? So the book is actually, it has a lot of things. It's kind of like a book that you can read. In this book, it's by Walter Luback. Sorry, that's what the deck is from. It's from Walter Luback. It's the author of this book and who made these cards. It's from the Lotus Press, Shangria, LA. So basically, it's just for healing, you guys, healing the chakras. And if you, for those who are new to my channel, I'm really into chakra healing. So anything that'll help in that area would be great. So I'm learning just as you guys are, but I know pretty much about the seven chakras, a lot. Okay, let's see what messages that they bring today. Please only get your messages. Spirit message you have for us today. This was of love, third chakra. So we're working on the third chakra and the fourth chakra. Also the root, the first. We got the seventh chakra. All right, Spirit, what else? All right, let's start with these few first little cards and see what we get. So the first card that came out was the third chakra, you guys. It says, I thank my fears for their cares and allow them to have an equal position in my circle of advisors. So basically with the third chakra, it's stating that you guys may have been fearing something, but you guys are thanking your fears because you, in order for you to move past certain things, you guys had learned how to fight, not fight your fears, but yes, kind of like face the fact that you are no longer going to let fear hold you back from things. So you thank your fears for the cares and allowing them to have an equal position in the circle of advisors around you, around people that surround you. The next, so the third chakra is the solar plexus, you guys. This is the yellow bead that's on your energy bracelets that I make. Sorry, guys. The yellow bead, the second bead. So it says I'm lovingly and sincerely communicating with my thoughts to those around me. So a lot of you guys may be going through like a just kind of like a refreshment of just loving the fact that you are like opening up to certain things that you usually used to fear. Um, so you're doing things when you're communicating, you're doing things lovingly and sincerely. Um, Maybe like going over things that you may have thought about, thinking before you act in a situation or with anyone. Okay. So the fourth chakra is your heart chakra. This one is all of the hatred within me will be healed by the love of a creative force. So you guys are doing things lovingly, in the force of just being creative with it. Any hatred or anything like that that may have came about in your life, you guys are moving past that. Hold on one second. So I'm going to, since we got number 44, so the meaning of that card is, it says spirits are not illusions, but they also should not be permanent to assume the dominant role since they are not suited for this purpose. On the other hand, they are perfect as a ever vigilant advisor, okay, that make you aware of situations and things that could harm you so that you deal with them in a way that is conscious, alert, and willing to learn. Thank them for what they do and never allow them to become a dictator in your life. So this is the healing stones for this card is um the cornicola and the copper, like metal, like the copper colors. The fragrance essence is orange, and the bench flower is a larch. Hold on, in this book it gives me the flowers as well. So let's see if we have that flower. They don't have that flower in here for some reason. I don't know why. But it has the crystals. It tells you what the crystals do and what they represent. So it helps individuals lose sight. So the crystal will help you, the individuals, not lose sight of their own goals, even under advising circumstances, harmonizing over um, wrought states, detoxification, stimulation of the immune system, um, promotes inner balance. So those crystals that I mentioned will help with those. It's spelled CHRYSOCOLLA. That's the stone. But it helps you with just insights of not losing focus on what it is that you are guys are thinking about are your goals, things that may have been holding you back. So the next one is number 18, which this meaning of this card, it says when you communicate your thoughts just as they are in loving ways, this creates clarity and perpendicularity in relationships. Everyone knows where they stand. This cuts the ground from under lies and misunderstandings, stimulates making more space for being together in a constructive way. The standpoints can also be discussed and negotiated. Whenever you're concealed something, the other person cannot include it in his or her decisions and cannot take your wishes, ideas, and standpoints into consideration. If you communicate all of this in a friendly manner, then you can avoid becoming involved in altercations and blame. And you will often have the experience that other people like to open up to you. So basically, with this, the next chakra healing message that we have, which is the loving, doing things lovingly, like communicating sincerely and lovingly, like just not just like when you communicate with other people, just make sure you're doing it with other people's feelings and thoughts involved, and do things just wholeheartedly and express and stand up like for just being creative and having clarity in situations, like starting out conversations with the understanding that the other person may understand you, okay, so they can kind of like chime in and help you out. Like if you are wanting someone to understand you, you have to like express it in a way of that you guys both can understand it, so it won't be no misunderstandings, okay, so doing things sincerely and lovingly when you communicate. So the next one is the number 51, which is the fourth, which is the heart chakra. So it's stating that all the hatred within you will be healed by a love and creative force. So some of you guys may have been feeling a little upset about some things, and you're learning to let things like let bygones be bygones and heal. You guys are like going through a healing process. So this part represents that it says at this time in our lives, each of us has been so hurt more than once that we can we can neither understand the situation, not forever. I mean, not forgive the other person even years later. Yet this hatred is an envious passion. I mean, poisoning that destroys our happiness as long as we do not harmonize it with with the help of loving creative forces according to the ancient spiritual law of Hermes Trismegisto. Also, above, so below. So as below is as above, so below. As the inside, so is the outside. This means that the universe is contained in all of its tonality within you, even within each of your cells. If you um, incorporably hate one part of the world, then it is inevitable that the hatred is also directed against a part of yourself. The outside world usually suffers little damage and part of yourself. I mean, as a result, but you do not have the many protective mechanisms within you that are affecting when you are in the correct with the outside world. Heal yourself by asking the creative force to reinstate the harmony within you to transform the hatred within you into love. This does not mean that you should be at the mercy of others. Learn to love and draw the line. Like just basically just learn how to do things like especially when you are going through a situation to where things may this is a person or someone that may have betrayed you or hurt you. Learn to do things in a loving way. Like don't change who you are as an individual. Um, you don't have to like bow down to other people. Well, basically what it's saying, it says learn to lovingly draw the line in certain situations. Okay. So that's how you guys are moving about in the heart chakra, or that's the way that you need to move about within the heart chakra. So the next message is the first chakra, which is the root chakra, which it says, I lovingly fight for my rights to live. So with the root chakra, the number 31 card represents, just standing up, lovingly fighting for your rights to live in society. Okay? It says you have the right to live. Hold on one second, you guys. Sorry about that, you guys. Um, so with that being said, so just doing loving, I lovingly fight for my rights. It says you have the right to live. If it is if it is threatened, you are allowed to assert this right by fleeing from the threat or by fighting. But you also do this, always remain in the state of love and healing the hatred within you. Fight for yourself and assert yourself if you are threatened. The loving help the loser gets back up again and bandage his or her wounds when the situation has been clarified. This is a great challenge for you to overcome your pride, your ego, as well as your fears, your feeling of guilt, and the interfering complex, among other areas. This affirmation has an effect on the immune system and supports you during difficult phases in your life, which you must learn to overcome strong resistance. This affirmation is also helpful in the anti-addiction therapies. Okay, so the stone is an ivory stone to help protect living animals. Please only use fossils, moths, ivory, or teeth. In addition, the naparite and the acantolite is another stone. Um, Basically, this message today, you guys, is just stating that fight for your rights. Yes, stand up for yourself. But when you do fight for your rights, just do things in a state of love and heal the hatred within yourself. Fight for yourself and assert yourself if you are threatened, and allowing lovingly help to loosen of the loser, get back up again and bandage hit yourself off when the situation has been clarified. This is a great challenge for you to overcome your pride and your ego. Okay, so a lot of us may be, just learning how to deal with things accordingly, like in a different way. Like sometimes you have to learn how to respond to certain things and not react. Um, and just let things just roll off your shoulder. If you're being threatened, yes, take up for yourself. Do not let things, stop you from being protected. Stay protected at all times. Okay. All right. So the next message is another root chakra card stating that it says all of the energies of the world around me only come to me to the extent that is tolerable for me and promotes my growth. So basically, just this is crazy because I woke up this morning and I seen a couple of friends on Facebook, and a lot of the messages was about energy and about people's negative energy around them. Like, and I seen like two of my friends, made a post about that today, and now it's coming out into the cards. Okay, so basically, it says all energies of the world around me only come to me to extend that is tolerable for me or promotes my growth. So basically, surround yourself around people that promote you, that stunt that helps you grow, not stunt your growth. Okay, people that are tolerable in your energy. Like if you feel like you can't tolerate energy as a negative, like in your soul is kind of just like fighting against that negative energy, it may be time for you to remove yourself from that individual, or just love them from a distance. Like, but you just need to know when you feel in certain types of ways, it is okay for you to stand up for your energy. Just be so your energy will stay pure, and um so your energy will stay pure and cleansed. Okay, you don't want negative energy attached to you, because once you start being negative, everybody else start being negative. So just make sure you guys are aware of the energy that could be around you. Okay, so that's the number 5 card. So basically, with this message, it says when those healing words take effect within you, your reaction to the surrounding world will be less allergic in both the direct and the fugitive sense. Then you will allow what you can actually digest to reach you, instead of pushing yourself by taking on too much. Direct your attention towards the things, people, and situations that have a positive influence on you. Direct your attention towards what is positive within every human being, to the divine light within him or her. Also, do the same for yourself. Perceive yourself and how you are different from others on the basis of your talents and individual beauties. You can only develop in the healing power to protect yourself from what is unbearable through your positive perception of who you are as an individual. So the stone for this is a jasper, an amulet stone, like an amulet stone, so like a jasper color, more like a green or a red jasper agate. This one here is a jasper red that I use in my chakra healing bracelets. And so the next message is another root chakra. So we got 3 root chakras. So this is mainly like stemming towards your stability, stemming towards your fight or flight energy, just feeling protected and feeling, positive, and just making sure you don't, like, you protecting your energy. It says my stable perceptive facility develops in the way most appropriate for me. Okay, so you do things that's most appropriate for who you are as an individual. Okay, this one's a pretty long one, which it says that the development of your suitable sense can contribute much to your happiness in life, and you can also be a great helper to others because of them. However, it is necessarily good to be able to use all of them immediately and to their fullest extent. Imagine that at this very moment that you had an ability to read other people's thoughts and could also look through any walls of, if it were made of glass. If you could hear everything, and if it is taking place 100 miles away from you, would you be mature enough to deal with this power and the responsibilities inherited too? Could you bear the sufferings and the injuries caused by this ability? It is highly probable that this would mean more stress and frustration for you than joy. Consequently, the suitable sense could develop in harmony with your inner stability and wisdom. However, this does not always necessarily occur in this manner. But if you practice with this affirmation, it will happen in this way. Your extra sensors perceptions will actually help you achieve greater happiness. They won't stand in your way or make you unhappy. The development of the power of perception should always be occupied by the development of wisdom, tolerance, flexibility, personal responsibility, and the ability to love. Only then there are the usefuls of health. Once you are suitable powers and perceptions have developed, then you must also decide time and time again to treat yourself special gifts in a responsible and fair way, especially in your private life. It is so simple to just quickly take a look at what your partner or your friends really think. But if you do this, then you are placing yourself above these people. You are entering this private realm without having asked for permission. This action always brings karmic problems with it, and often a great deal of misunderstandings, insecurity, and conflict as well. If you also want to be a human being among other human beings in the future, you must assume that the corresponding perceptive. The healing stone is a black oxidant, a quartz crystal together. Please use this form of manner. Place the oxidant stone about the size of a hazelnut at the distance of about 2 inches under the stone of the feet, and on the palms of the hands while the person being treated is lying down. This is just a healing. This is the healing stone. Like if you want to heal someone, so say like you're doing Reiki or something like that, then this is the ability to do that. But basically, what this message is stating, it says my suitable perceptive facility felicity develops in a way most appropriate for me. So like say for instance you like just be considerate, like be very mindful for the four senses, being able to hear, being able to see, being able to smell, and being able to feel like a certain energy around you. Like if you have all four of those aspects in your life, just make sure you are using them in a loving way. Like being considerate of other people's feelings, like of your own, because you don't want people to get a misunderstanding in situations like that. Okay. So the next message is the 71. This one is kind of all of the chakras like mixed in one. This is actually like my if you guys ever played Uno and they had the matching card to where if you use that card you can use it at any time and pick the color basically. I increasingly allow the unfolding of the divine within me. So allow things to happen. Allow for this energy. This is the seventh chakra. This is your crown chakra. This is the last chakra um, that's associated with the seventh chakra. So basically, it says, in every being shines the divine spark and the connections to the creative force. If you're constantly deciding to support this light, to be light, to let it burn with increasingly brightness and do your best each time to support this evaluation, God will help you through the obstacle that you can not overcome with your own strength to make it possible for you to reach them. Create the space within yourself for the divine. This is naturally an appeal to not remain stuck in the apparent boundaries of material reality. You are a parent, you are your parent's child, and much more. You are fallible human being and much more. You are colleagues of friends, lovers, and perhaps a mother or a father of and much more. You can learn to perceive this more that cannot be defined through human beings by meaning the meditations of encountering with angels, for an example. So basically, with this message, it just says, in every being shines a divine spark and conscious of a creative force. If you consciously decide to support this light, to let it burn with increasingly brightness and do your best each time to support this evaluation, God will help you through the obstacle that cannot overcome with your own strength. Um, Possible for you to reach out to him. So basically, he wants you to hand over all of your worries, all of your, you know, things that could be bogging you down. Stop trying to handle things on your own. Let things kind of like put things out there into the universe and just let it go. Like don't worry about what's going to be, how it's going to come back. Just let it go and let things burn into the universe and allow spirit to come in and help and cleanse it away. Okay. Don't hold yourself back or hold yourself stagnant by trying to handle it on your own. Because most things that we handle in life, like without God's help, we could not overcome them. So when it comes to reaching out to spirit and your angels and letting them know that you need this guidance and this help, you will definitely benefit more than you would when you're trying to handle things and situations on your own. Okay. So that's what that message is about. It says, I increasingly allow the unfolding of the divine within me. Let things flow. Let things unfold and happen like without you having to control them. So just let go of control issues and just let things just go with the flow. Okay. All right. So the next message is this is the emotional chakra. This is more of the emotional part of this field. Well, basically, it says all of the emotional energies that no longer have any meaning for me now flow hinderedly back into the source of the creative forces. So just let things just, sorry guys, let things just flow is what I'm getting from these last few cards. Just let things don't let your emotions be in control of your emotions when it comes to certain things. Okay. So the number 9 card, it says every human being holds back emotional energies at certain times. Although it has been better to let them flow. In the modern approach of energetic healing, we call this situation a block or an obstacle or pent up emotions. The force freezes within you. Within it takes your possibilities and impede your liveliness. Okay, if you learn to perceive them and constantly let them go, you will continuously create new space for what is important to you right now. If you give what you no longer need back to the source, then then it can be purified there and then return back to a cycle of life up a fresh and clear way. Give back the energies that you no longer need can often be done through forgiving, saying goodbye, and understanding the experiences. Another important point, this makes attempts to live your life like someone else or according to their ideas. You cannot shield the old blast, okay? So just make sure you guys are just letting go of things. Like, don't hold on to any kind of energy that is no longer yours, it's no longer serving you. Like, a lot of times when we go through stuff or we go through situations, you may have not have known that you had attached a negative energy to you. Okay. And this is so important for you guys to understand. When it comes to your emotional energies are real. No matter how much you feel like it's not real, you may be fine one time and you may go around a group of people or just be in a certain area to where a negative energy may have attached to you. Okay, this can happen on social media. This can happen everywhere. Everywhere you could be I know a lot of us are on social media, but you got to protect your energy there as well. And how you protect your energy as well on social media is don't dive into the negative energy. Just keep yourself away from negative things that may come about. Just keep being positive, keep throwing positive energy out there. Just being positive. Yeah, stand up, stand your ground, and protect your energy. Just basically don't start nothing that's negative, or don't surround yourself around negative energy. If you feel that you have this negative energy or this negative aspect on you, cleanse yourself. Ask for forgiveness. Ask for spirit to cleanse you and to help you let go of anything that could be, derailing you into a negative mindset, or being stubborn, or being, just hateful inside. Okay. Change that energy. Okay. To let things that hindered you, let it go. Anything, old things that may have, or old situations that may have made you stagnant or made your emotional self, just act out of whack. Ask spirit to heal you of all of the energy that's no longer serving you. Bring it back cleansed into your life. If it's meant to be there, Lord, please bring it back cleansed. Okay. So that's the one message. And then the next message is another emotional message, which is I am being more and more clearly aware of the flow of my own feelings, and I am happy about it. Be happy about your own feelings. Be happy about how much you have overcome. And once you start, it starts with you, basically. The message that I'm getting with this is it starts within you as an individual. Like, you can't heal and you still have negative energy, you have to heal your energy as well. You do. Like, God knows your heart. He knows everything. We can't hide anything from him. Okay? So, if you know that you have a negative energy or a negative aspect of just in life or in general, you have to cleanse it. In order for things to be lined up right in your life, you have to cleanse that negative energy away for you to even have positive energy around you. You can't expect positive energy to be around you when you have negative energy around you. So it's good to clear your negative energy. So with this message, it says the more you feel the movement of your own energy and accept them without if and then, and when, as well as learn to enjoy your own liveliness, the happier you will be. And others, and even when you are completely alone with yourself again, it is usually takes some time to be able to feel or own feelings once you have forgotten how to do this. But it is worth the effort. The question can help you in the process. If I had a feeling at this moment, what would it be? Answer the question spontaneously and study your response. If you do not, if you do this little exercise on a regular basis, it will soon be much easier for you to allow your feelings into your own consciousness. Okay, so an amethyst will help with this. This is frankincense, like you can burn frankincense um to help with that energy. Like it's just like it's helping you understand your own energy. That's the whole reason for all of these messages. Okay, energy is real. Okay, so I'll pull one more. Energy is real, and it's very important for you guys to know and understand. Like when your energy is off, um, you can't heal other people. So you got to make sure your energy is healed too. Um, and you are taking care of, like, your energy is the most important. No one else's energy is not important. Your energy and how you come off and how you represent yourself, like your energy would know when like once you start practicing healing your energy and stuff like that, you will know right from wrong. You will know right from wrong. What is this? You will know when negative energy is around you, and you will know how to exit that situation in a loving way, like not hurting people's feelings and stuff like that. All right, so the two other cards that came out, which is it says the infinity power of abundant universe flows through me and into the world uh, in a healing way. It's time to heal. This is like a healing spiritual card. So what we're doing is spirit wants us to heal our energy and heal from the inside out. Okay. Once you are loving and healed from the inside and letting go and just giving everything up to spirit, sometimes it's as simple as that. And just doing it like on a constant basis, like constantly doing it every day, like to the point like where you when you wake up in the morning, it's kind of like you got a ritual, you got a certain thing that you do like continuously just to heal yourself. Okay, so with this card, you have infinite power. So once you start doing that, it's kind of like you recharging your batteries. It's just kind of like say for instance your battery was low and you needed to charge it. Okay, when you taking that time to charge it and it's getting at 100%, that's just like your energy. Same thing. You sometimes you have to take yourself away from certain things and certain people as well to make that happen. You do. You got to take. That's where the whole loving part comes in on you. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's especially if you are tired of being around negativity and tired of being around negative people and you just tired of that feeling, you will definitely separate yourself away from certain things, and then you will come out a cleansed person because you took that time to heal yourself. Okay, 444, you guys. So the number 27th card, it says everyone who would like to spread healing on some level for themselves and others can develop the beneficial way with this chakra energy affirmation. This discovery and the use of the abundance of the life forces is ultimately the key to every healing and a milestone on a spiritual path. There is an enormous potential within you, a birthday gift from the creative force that will connect you with an infinite abundance when you use it. Draw from this exhaustible source by doing what you can do best and what you enjoy the most. As you do this, continue to shape your work in such a way that it is beneficial for many and you will contribute to build a new paradise in the golden age. Okay, basically, this message is stating the affirmation is stating this says that the infinite power of abundant universe, the infinite power of the abundant universe flows through me and out into the world in a healing way. So just make sure that's how you are. If you guys want to screenshot that, you could do that, but just make sure you are saying that affirmation, okay? To help you cleanse yourself, to help you cleanse things, okay? So the next message is this one here, which is number 40. It says, I trustingly allow my body to control my sensuality. So this is more of your sexual, this is your solar plexus. The yellow is the sacral chakra. This is more of like your enjoyable side. This is more of just being creative and letting things go with the flow of how what makes you happy in your life, which is the second chakra, you guys. All right. So it says, I trustfully allow my body to control my sensuality. Okay. As long as your mind and your will and your morality wants to control your sensuality, you will never be able to live in a complete and therefore truly fulfilled feeling in natural way. Your mind is good for for other things, but not for your sensuality. Your body understands it and can give you underdream fulfillment with its help. Just give it the opportunity, surrender to it. You can perceive the desires of your body in all of the special clearing manners when you are sexually aroused. In this state, by barriers that have been created as a result of social adaptation fail, look at yourself to see which desires you have and find a way to constructively interrogate them into your life, integrate them into your life. There are no wrong desires, at most unsuitable ways of satisfying them with some creativity. This problem can always be solved. Orgasms, disorders in women, and a premature ejaculation, as well as various forms of um, impotence in men, respond well to the healing force of this affirmation. So a hematite and a lemongrass, impatient and hornbeam together. So basically, this is more of your sexual side, more of your emotional side that needs to be released. Okay, um, your mind, you need to. Your mind is yes, is the thinking part, is the part of your brain where you need to you get your wisdom from, but you need to also go with feelings of how your body feels as well in certain situations. Okay, so the last one is the third chakra, which is I am grateful and lovingly using my power as a co-creator of the divine plan for the blessings of all beings. Okay, so being very mindful of all humans all humans beings have power if lay calm if they lay claim to it. Okay, We can use it out of our inner fears and weaknesses against the world. And this will inevitably make us increasingly unhappy. Or we can use our means to assist the life force in its task. Then it will also help us and contribute to our immense force to our individual plans, which are also important for all other beings. Used in this way, power is the true gift of God. You are best so that whatever you do is also the best for the whole. For the whole. Ask the angels for help so that your mistakes do not cause any damage or your work will be supported. So when I read or before I read, I allow spirit and my angels to help me guide the message. Okay, so when I do guide the message, it's not being selfish into what I want to do. No, it's I let the spirit take the stage and choose whatever it is that he wants me to announce to you guys. So with that being said, before you do anything, just allow spirit in before doing anything in your life, and things will start coming. Things will start becoming more clear, and things will like you'll start knowing how to handle things differently when you start doing things like that. I recognize the opportunity for development. My personal happiness is every experience that I have. So, in order for things to be happy in your life or things to expand in a different way, just make sure you are, using your intuition and allowing spirit and his angels to help you and guide your path. Okay. It says experiences can bring us joy or suffering or bore us, no matter what types of experiences you may have. If you attentively examine it to see what important inspiration your higher self would like you to experience in this way, you will always benefit from them. We can call this holistical learning. For an example, you want to write a book, offer a seminar, or help people in some other manner, there are other ways to prepare this work than just the commissary ones. You only need to go through the world with open sense and an alert, rational mind, and this will bring you exactly the inspiration of information that is important for you. Aw, that are important for you. Um, Work. Your rational mind may not be capable of predicting the types of problems and circumstances that may arise later in work, but your higher self will unite with higher selves of the others involved and help you do the right thing in the most effective way at the best point in time. Ask it to open your ears and put you in a state of mind that is both capable of actions and sensitive to what is happening. The more you use this principle, the more confident you will be in applying it to different situations. So try it. You will not be disappointed. If you are initiated into Reiki 2, give your higher self Reiki on a regular basis through the distance treatment, calling in the higher self of your first and last name, and then ask it to help you. This lets the whole things function better and more easily because the higher self is partially depending upon someone for a level letting it to have energy so that it can better intervene. So an amethyst, okay, this is your third eye chakra. This is what I was just explaining, like just allowing your intuition to guide you. So how you would how I'll let you guys know how things will work. You step back and not try to control things and allow spirit to guide your steps. And this needs to happen when you first wake up in the morning. When you first wake up in the morning, before even taking a step out of the bed, lay there for a minute, coincide and talk with spirit. Spirit, please order my steps today. Please, guide me and walk me through this journey. I listen to your guidance and let him guide you, literally. How you would know that spirit is there talking to you, your third eye chakra would activate to where you would understand, like, oh, okay, like he'll start like illuminating things for you. You would start thinking things, you will start seeing things clearly, like, but you got to practice this like daily. Like you got to do it daily. Like in order for you to get used to doing it, you have to activate those chakras daily in order for spirit to walk with you. He's definitely, as soon as you call on him, he's there. As soon as you say spirit, I call on you. 555, you guys, look that up. But as soon as you allow, that's why I'm so into the chakra system, because it's all from within. It's all that's within you. Like a change that's within you. Like we all live in the world today and we do things of worldly manner. But you have to like step away from stuff like that too, so you can start focusing on what it is that spirit has for you. Like you may be seeing other people acting different and stuff like that, or just being in a different spirit. Maybe they had a spiritual awakening. Maybe they're in touch or developing that close relationship with spirit. And that's what you need to do for yourself. Okay. So with that being said, you guys, just make sure you guys just call on spirit. Okay. I was saying, oh, you guys, I want to show you my flowers. My husband's so sweet. He brought me flowers. And look at all those beautiful colors. Thank you, husband. Thank you, baby. These are beautiful. But with that being said, yes, you guys, just make sure you guys are just doing things, from the heart, and positive energy. Any negative energy, maybe just remove yourself from a situation and just focus on going in the direction of not allowing things to change your mind. Let's see what this other deck's working with, and then I'll get off of here. Second chakra. So the second chakra, you guys, is like the main chakra that we really need to probably work on. What's meaning like just being happy and loving for yourself. Nutrients and responsibility, okay? Like nurturing yourself. Nurturing and taking on responsibility to focus on what it is that you need to do. All right, what else, Spirit? All right, so the secondary chakra, again, you guys, this is the second chakra. Eyebrow, secondary chakra. So this one's different. It says, this one's a little different. I guess it's the yellow and red. It says, everything that makes me happy comes to me abundantly and I gratefully accept it. Okay. So just accept things that are coming to you happily and loving. Okay. And just make sure you guys are nurturing and being responsible about these chakras that need to be healed. And the main chakra we need to focus on is the second chakra, you guys, which is the solar plexus. Sorry, guys, solar plexus. Which I want to just give you guys a little bit more meaning in this book. Let me find my book. The sacral chakra. More about orange. The second bead. Yeah. So this one is just like being creative, inspirational, like in relationships, healthy sexual relationship, emotional intelligence, just community, family, tribe, just karmic patterns, just just healing them, pleasure and passion, fulfillment of desires, and just being flexible and creative when it comes to the sacral chakra. Okay, focus on that. Focus on just being happy and flexible. Okay, and having it balanced and being creative, sensually expressing love that relates to others with ease and grace. So just doing things lovingly with ease, okay, and just allowing things to just flow. So just remember flow, okay, and remember communication with spirit. Just communicate with spirit on all levels, so you guys can focus on what it is that he has for you, okay. And don't lose out on that blessing. Yeah, do things with love. See, we need to do things with love, okay? That fourth chakra, that's your heart chakra. Heart chakra. Do things with love. Everything that you do is with love. Even with when it comes to yourself, even if you're just focusing on you. Make sure you're doing things that you love to do and that you desire. Okay? What else, Spirit? Yep, and work on your stability. Work on your root chakra as well. So it's bouncing from the root chakra, which is your stability, your fight or flight. Fight for what it is that you stand up for. Fight for the love that you deserve in your life. Fight for all of that. Yes, but do it in a loving manner. Do it in a loving way. Okay, and you can definitely heal the energy around you. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? I actually like these cards. It says, with power of love, I form what is true and beautiful. Now, you seen that pop out. The palms of the hands. Do things with love. Okay? It says, ask the blessings of the creative force for each of your works. Breathe strength into your heart chakra and let it flow through your hands and into whatever you form. Consciously perceive the energy current of love. Do this exercise so often that becomes your second nature and allows automatically to let the love in your hands flow into your work. This will make everything that you create authentic in a natural way. This is the secret of true art and the material impressions of spiritual qualities and patterns. Art should be integrated into everything that we create. Only they can only then can the hinder inner artists of each of us be awakened to the life of the world once again becoming paradise and amazingly beautiful garden of the gods of a goddess, in which human beings and angels walk hand in hand. If you develop the qualities related to this affirmation, you can connect your hand chakras more closely with the fifth and seventh major chakra. And the fifth chakra is your throat chakra. Communicating. You will be able to communicate, and your seventh chakra is you'll be able to communicate effectively with communicate effectively off of the top of your head, meaning that whatever comes off of the crown chakra, it's developing from your heart chakra, loving in a loving way, connecting to your communication chakra. So when you are communicating things, you're communicating with love. And the seventh chakra is you're using the wisdom that you learn to do those things, to activate all of those chakras together. All right, so you guys, that's all I have for you guys. I really like these cards, and I will definitely be using them in my readings. I'm actually happy that I got the deck. With that being said, you guys just make sure you have a happy, healing energy day. Make sure you guys are doing things with love, and just tapping into your intuition and calling on spirit to help you and guide you in all areas of your life. Okay. Stop trying to do everything by yourself. Stop trying to hold on to old negative energy. Let it go. Let it go and let things flow. All right? Let it go and let things flow. That's the word of the day. All right, you guys. Bye bye.